Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some exciting news that has Game of Thrones fans buzzing all over again.
Try not to worry, Ollie. I've been worrying about Jon for years. He always comes back.
Rumors are swirling about a Jon Snow sequel series, tentatively titled Snow. That's right, folks, our favorite Stark might be making a return beyond the wall. But before we get too excited, let's take a closer look at the facts. Is this show really happening? Or is it just a fantasy? Stick around because we're going to break it all down, fact-checking the news, analyzing whether Snow is likely to come to our screens, and what it might mean for Game of Thrones fans. Fact-check the news to minutes. So, where did this all start? Back in June 2022, reports began surfacing that HBO is developing a spin-off series focusing on Jon Snow's life after the events of the Game of Thrones finale. The rumor first spread from major outlets like The Hollywood Reporter, and soon after, George R.R. Martin himself confirmed on his blog that a series is indeed in development. He mentioned that this project was actually pitched by none other than Kit Harington himself, the actor who played Jon Snow, and that Kit is deeply involved in the creative process. However, here's the catch. While HBO is working on the idea, the show hasn't been officially greenlit yet. This means that while there's excitement, it's not guaranteed to hit our screens until HBO gives it the final thumbs up. We've seen HBO develop other Game of Thrones spin-offs in the past, like Blood Moon, which was cancelled before it even aired. So even though it's confirmed as being worked on, we need to keep our expectations in check until the studio makes an official announcement. Now, let's talk about how likely this series is to actually move forward. Given the success of House of the Dragon and the continued popularity of Game of Thrones, a Jon Snow sequel could be a very attractive project for HBO. After all, Jon Snow is one of the most beloved characters in the entire franchise, and his story still feels like it has room to grow, especially with the unresolved tensions beyond the wall. Kit Harington's involvement is a major boost to the project. If he's passionate about returning as Jon Snow and is working closely with the writing team, it's more than just a passing rumor. There's some real effort behind this idea. But again, it's important to remember that HBO has multiple Game of Thrones prequels in development, including 10,000 Ships and the Sea Snake. With these projects already ahead in line, it might take time for Snow to get the spotlight. And like I mentioned earlier, until the show is officially greenlit, we can only speculate. So what do you guys think? Do you want to see Jon Snow back on your screens? And if Snow does happen, what kind of story would you like to see? Should it focus on Jon's life beyond the wall with the free folk? Or maybe he'll be drawn back into the conflicts of Westeros? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I'd love to hear what you think. Also, let's make a poll. Do you think Snow is going to be greenlit? Or will it just remain a rumor? Be sure to vote, and I'll follow up with the results in a future video. Well, that's all for today, folks. If you enjoyed this video and want more updates on Game of Thrones news, spin-offs, and all things fantasy, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We'll be following this story closely, so if anything changes, you'll be the first to know. Until next time, stay tuned for more epic updates.